play the right way, but we have to lock in defensively.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you.
Again, that's head coach Matt Riley, joined by a Bighorns player. When we come back, you're watching NCWLIFE channel and TBL TV.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now, they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit. When it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. with professional-grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
There's no place like home, because home is where we're totally comfortable. It's where we can be ourselves and let our guards down. It's where we make memories, and we're always imagining new ways to keep it totally comfortable. Carrier, total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
Grant Olson back with you courtside as we were in preparation for the Basketball League, the TBL matchup tonight between the Wenatchee Bighorns and the visiting Seattle Superhawks. And I mentioned it in the open that the Seattle Superhawks 4-0 so far on this season, while the Wenatchee Bighorns are at 2-3. The last time these two teams met, yes, they did meet already this season. It was the very first game of the year back on March 2nd. Right here at the court at Wenatchee Valley College, and Seattle won that one by a final of 107-103. But the Bighorns just won Thursday night. You may have caught that here on the NCWLIFE channel, defeating the Vancouver Volcanoes by a final score of 97-95. So we're expecting a good one here tonight as Seattle brings a lot of firepower into this one and some scoring. I'll tell you that. We'll talk about that as we move along, but one of the interesting players tonight for the Seattle Superhawks is James Edwards Jr. And a lot of you folks out there, especially Husky fans, will remember that name. He was a star player at UW and went on to play in a long NBA career, especially with the Phoenix Suns. So James Edwards Jr. on the court tonight, and boy, I'll tell you what, folks, he looks just like his dad. And a special shout-out tonight to our platinum supporter of sports here on the NCWLIFE channel, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling in Wenatchee. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Give them a call today at 509-662-6842. All right, let's take a look now at tonight's starting lineups, and we'll begin with the visiting Seattle Superhawks. They are coached by Terry Jones. They'll put to the court Amici Wells, a 6'4" guard. David Jenkins Jr., a point guard, will run the show for the Superhawks. Elijah Hardy is a 6'3" point guard. Brandon Jamar, he's the big one, 7-footer for Seattle, and he will play the post tonight. And guard forward is Nashawn George, also for the Superhawks. Once again, head coach is Terry Jones. And now for the homestanding Wenatchee Bighorns, Chris Cromartie to start tonight. I'll tell you what, he is a unique basketball player, folks. You'll see what I mean if you stick around and watch this game tonight. He's 6'3", the point guard. Nick Fleming leading in assists so far this season for the Bighorns. He's a 6'1" point guard. Taven Cummings, good game Thursday night against Vancouver, a 6'6" forward. Rodarius Pig Washington also gets the start tonight. He's a guard and a forward. And the big man underneath for the Bighorns tonight is 6'10" Brandon Walker out of Decatur, Georgia. Head coach of the Bighorns is Matt Riley. Good crowd on hand here on a Saturday night, and I got to hand it to the Bighorns. They've been drawing some great crowds. Thursday night, we had a capacity crowd here at Wenatchee Valley College, so another good crowd here tonight on a Saturday night, so we're looking forward to this one. We will take a 2-minute timeout. We got the introductions of players and the national anthem. We'll come back with your opening tip as our coverage continues on the NCWLIFE channel right after this. Stay with us.
The Wenatchee Bighorns are back in action against the Seattle Superhawks on Saturday, March 22nd, and NCWLIFE channel has you covered. Join Grant Olson and Jamie Council with all the action at W.B. Smith Gym on the campus of Wenatchee Valley College. Our pregame starts at 6:45. Follow the Wenatchee Bighorns all season on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE channel.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family, and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today, and let's find your happy place.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here.
Oh.
I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Tacos Chava has something new. Customers at Tacos Chava say it's the best Mexican food around. Nachos, enchiladas, tortas, ensaladas, and introducing camarones in many styles. You'll love the fresh salsa bar with so much selection. Are you ready for Tacos Chava? Find them at 2 great locations, the Wenatchee Valley Mall and Eniat. Tacos Chava, tan delicioso.
We are back courtside as the players being introduced on the court, and a great little light show and also some dry ice here at Wenatchee Valley College. Let's quickly go through the top scorers for both teams. Jenkins, the leading scorer for Seattle with a 22-point average. Nashawn George is second at 20.5, and then it's Johnson in third at 19.5 points a game. Meanwhile, for the Bighorns, Taven Cummings, the leading scorer at 22 points, and Chris Camardi is second at 20 points. We'll take a 90-second timeout for the national anthem and come back for the tip right after this. Stay with us.
When life gets stressful, jumping into your passions can help you find your calm. Avoid vapes, which contain nicotine and can make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. When it comes to your mental health, choose what matters. Choose you.
Vape companies market vaping as a de-stressor, but nicotine can make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. 90% of those who quit felt less stressed, anxious, or depressed. When it comes to your mental health, choose what matters. Choose you.
What are the best words you can hear tonight?
Order ready for Susan?
And if you hear those words at Abby's, you know it's going to be a legendary meal. Your pizza is loaded with toppings to the edge, premium ingredients, and real cheese. Yeah, baby. Gather with friends, play some video games, and watch the big game on TV. That's made Abby's a legendary pizza tradition for generations. And when you're ready to hear those magic words,
Tom, your order's ready.
You know where to go. You're always welcome at Abby's.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen? Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren. Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragenschlussen. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
All right, we are back courtside here. The Wenatchee Bighorns hosting the Seattle Superhawks. Great job on the national anthem here tonight on this sold-out crowd here at Smith Gymnasium on the college campus of Wenatchee Valley College. And should be a good one here tonight. Sit back and enjoy some Saturday night basketball. Saturday night spring basketball here on the NCWLIFE channel. This is our second broadcast of Bighorn games this season so far. I believe we were supposed to have 4 more games, but I think one of them got changed or canceled, something like that. So I think we have 3 more broadcasts here on the NCWLIFE channel of Bighorn basketball. In the center circle for the Seattle Superhawks. They look like the Supersonics, don't they, with the green and gold out there? Is number 10, Brandon Jamar, the 7-footer. He'll jump it up for Seattle. Tonight, different uniforms for the Bighorns. Once again, a special design. If you look on the chest of the jerseys, you can see Saddle Rock and also some other monuments around our area. So some good-looking jerseys by the Bighorns. They're kind of blue with white trunks and some gold lettering tonight for the Bighorns. Once again, it's Brandon Jamar jumping it up against Brandon Watkins for the Bighorns. Watkins at 6'10", and Jamar, as I mentioned, at 7 feet tall. 12-minute quarters here in the TBL. Timeouts just a little bit longer as well. You'll notice that if this is your first time catching a Bighorn basketball game. Great to have you along tonight. Waiting for player to get their shoe tied, and that's Elijah Hardy for the Superhawks, and it looks like we are about set to get underway here. Should be a good one. Now, once again, I mentioned it in the pregame, fast-paced, high-flying, and very physical basketball. The ball goes to Taven Cummings. He's going to put up the left-handed shot right off the bat. Air ball, no good. And the Superhawks back down with it. Here's Elijah Hardy, the point guard for the Superhawks. Spins, working on Nick Fleming. Now goes right side. That's David Jenkins Jr. to the big man, Jamar. He's outside the three-point arc. Double team now on the sideline. The Bighorns try and get a turnover, but Washington was on the end line, and it will remain Superhawk basketball. Hope I don't say Supersonics too much tonight, but I'm sure I will. You'll have to bear with me. Just underway. First 30 seconds gone here tonight. No score yet. Superhawks with the basketball. Got an issue with the play clock, shot clock, I should say. All right, we're ready to play some basketball. Once again, Superhawk ball under their own basket. Long pass all the way out. That's Hardy. He is going to take the bomb three. It's good. Elijah Hardy gets our scoring underway with a long three-pointer for Seattle. Now it's Nick Fleming for the Bighorns. Dribbles to the left side, looking for someone there. He has Cromartie. Turnaround jumper is no good. Hardy the rebound for the Superhawks. Down court, but he couldn't find his teammate down there, Amici Wells, and it goes out of bounds, and that's our first turnover of the night. 3-0, Superhawks on top. Early on, minute gone here in this first quarter. Fleming to Cromartie. Back outside, Redarius Washington. He puts up an air ball, so the Bighorns a little bit chilly here from the field to start this ball game. Here's David Jenkins Jr., one of the leading scorers for the Superhawks. Right near the Bighorn bench. Dump pass down low. It's Musa Giles who's checked in. Under the basket, layup, Amici Wells, good. 5-0, Seattle on top. Once again, I mentioned 4-0 in the Pacific Division of the TBL right now. A very tough ball club. There's Washington driving, no good. Watkins had his hand on it, but it's picked up finally by Brandon Jamar for the Superhawks. Down court, long shot. No, Amici Wells didn't take the shot. Shovel pass, one-hand jam. Brandon Jamar. 7-0 now. Superhawks on top just like that. The Bighorns still looking for their first bucket of the night. Fleming, near side. Taven Cummings, he drives to the basket. Tough shot with the left hand, no good. And that's it for the Bighorns. Hardy back down the other way for the Superhawks. Loses control of it. It's picked up by Pig Washington, and he's working one-on-one against Giles. Now it's Fleming. Layup good. Bighorns on the board. 7-2 our score. On the dribble, Superhawks down low, Musa Giles. He's also a 7-footer, backs his player up to the basket. It's stolen away by Washington, and back come the Bighorns. Here's Cummins all the way to the basket, and it's blocked in there by Jamar. Here's Seattle back with it. Hardy going to stop from the left elbow. Left-handed shot, no good. Rebound, Wells runs it down. It's picked up, though, by Watkins, and back come the Bighorns and Nick Fleming. Now Cromartie and the streaking player Brandon Watkins to the basket. It was a no-look pass by Cromartie, and Watkins just couldn't handle it. It goes out of bounds, so each team now with a turnover here early on. 8:53 left first quarter, 7-2. Superhawks lead it. Not sure what the holdup is this time. Once again, 8 minutes and 53 seconds left. I think it has something to do with the basketball as Nick Fleming now over with the officials. Bouncing the basketball. They're saying it really doesn't feel right, I think. So we may switch balls here and see if that works a little bit better. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before where the ball comes into question. Once again, the Superhawks 4-0, tied for first place with the Great Falls Electric, who are 5-0 in this Pacific Division. The Salem Capitals are tied with Wenatchee in third at 2-3. Vancouver's 1-4, and Willamette Valley. All right, back to live action now. Finally back to live action. Here's Jamar. Outside, Jenkins has it. He's working on the big man Watkins for the Bighorns. Watkins maybe just a little too physical outside the three-point arc, and that'll be our first foul. And it is on Brandon Watkins. Each team, 5 fouls. That is the second team foul now on the Bighorns. With the basketball is David Jenkins Jr. Once again working on Watkins. Tough shot by Jenkins, and Watkins got him on the arm on that three-point attempt. So that means David Jenkins Jr. will head to the free throw line and shoot 3 free throws, and that's quickly foul number 2 on Brandon Watkins. Once again, it's David Jenkins at the free throw line. He is the leading scorer for the Superhawks at 22 points a clip so far this season. Right-handed shooter, first one good. 8-2, Superhawks on top. 8.5 minutes left first quarter. Here's Jenkins' second free throw, also good. He'll get one more, remember, was fouled on a three-point attempt, and now one of the better players off the bench for the Bighorns, Shane Benhannon. He had a fantastic game Thursday night off the bench with 19 points for the Bighorns. As Jenkins makes that free throw as well, and we are at 10-2 now. Bighorns with the basketball. There's Cromartie, off-looking shot, but boy, he's sure good at it. Misses that time, and Hardy back the other way. Or I should say Jenkins back the other way for the Superhawks. Puts up the shot from the free throw line, no good. Fleming the rebound for the Bighorns. Quickly down court, it's Taven Cummings to the basket. He gets it, and he's fouled. Cummings with 2 and +1 here. Can he convert? That foul is on Musa Giles. That's the first team foul on Seattle here in this first quarter. Taven Cummings at the line to try and complete this three-point play. 7:58 left to go, first quarter. Cummings, the lefty, averaging 20 points a game for the Bighorns, misses that one. And our score remains 10-4. Here's Watkins working on Taven Cummings. Watkins, not that tall, or Jenkins really, 6 feet 2 inches tall. Outside three-pointer taken, long range, Amici Wells, good. He's got 5 now in this first. That's a 9-point Seattle lead, our biggest lead so far. Cromartie to Washington outside the three-point arc. Washington wants to drive, couple of head fakes underneath. The ball is stripped and lost and picked up by the Superhawks. Long-range shot, Jenkins no good, and this time the rebound, Ben Hannon. Back down court, no look pass Cromartie. There's Chain Ben Hannon once again, in and out, no good. Rebound, Musa Giles. And back come the Superhawks. Good opportunity for the Bighorns there. Eric Lovett, who is checked in, I should say that was Elijah Hardy, and a timeout is called by head coach of the Superhawks, I believe, Terry Jones. Another meeting of the officials, and we have had a ton of those already in this first quarter. Looking at the shot clock or the game clock, not sure which, but 13-4 our score. 9 points, the biggest lead so far by either team. Still not sure what the problem is out here, but both teams look as though there's a timeout. Not sure if they're actually, it's a clock situation. And it looks like we do have a timeout. 6 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. It's Seattle 13 and Wenatchee 4. We're back courtside with you in 60 seconds.
A ductless unit from Carrier can keep anyone comfortable. Take Shelly, for instance. She finds me time in her new attic-turned-home gym. And with her Carrier ductless unit, the temperature is always perfect. No matter how intense her workout gets. Carrier, total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
Hey, hon, would you run this around to the wash rack?
Oh, okay.
Hey, hon, what happened?
They shrunk the truck.
The all-new midsize Canyon is now available at Sangster Motors.
A new video game, a movie, dinner with friends. There are a lot of things worth saving up for. Vapes aren't cheap, and buying pods over and over can stop you from affording things you want more. When it comes to your money, choose what matters. Choose you.
When life gets stressful, jumping into your passions can help you find your calm. Avoid vapes, which contain nicotine and can make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. When it comes to your mental health, choose what matters. Choose you.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
Bighorn basketball on the NCWLIFE channel is brought to you by Valley Tractor, North Central Washington's trusted equipment and rental dealer for 75 years. And by Together for You, prescriptions to protect youth and the environment. Find a kiosk near you by visiting medproject.org. Also, Bighorn basketball For the Bighorns, they have their sponsors as well, and they include Pool to Spa Services. Refresh, relax, and recover with Pool to Spa Services. Discover the benefits of cold water therapy with Chill Springs cold plunge tubs, or transform your backyard. Frog Spas. Pool to Spa Services, proudly serving the community since 1993. 13-4 our score here at Smith Gymnasium on the campus of Wenatchee Valley College. Seattle on top, the 4-0 Seattle Superhawks and the 2-3 Wenatchee Bighorns. 6:53 left to go in our opening period. Seattle with the basketball. Wells drives to Ben Hannon had the ball, was stripped away from him. That's a turnover, and back to the Superhawks it goes. Far side, David Jenkins Jr. with it. Dribbles out in the backcourt. Ben Hannon out on him. Once again, it's Jenkins. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebound. Jamar had his hands off on it. It's stolen away by Fleming, and then I think Jamar came back and committed that foul. He did. So that'll be Brandon. Seattle. Both teams now with 2 team fouls here in this first quarter. All right, so it is Wenatchee basketball, or is it? Why? I'm not sure why he's shooting it. I think we had a technical foul called, and we did. Jamar was not happy with that foul after he had the steal. He got it taken away by Fleming and then came back with the foul. May have been a flagrant, and that's why Fleming's shooting that free throw. I believe it was. So Fleming gets the free throw. That means Wenatchee should have the ball. They do. So it's 13-5 now on that flagrant 1 foul that was committed by Brandon Jamar. All right, Bighorns with it. Fleming. Also into the ball game is number 2, Armand David for Seattle. There's the shot, no good. Ben Hannon with the offensive rebound. Back to Fleming. Behind the back pass, Washington for 3. Short on that shot. Jamar has the rebound, the big 7-footer. As Ben Hannon hounds him under their own basket. Across the timeline now with it, David Jenkins. That's Armand David. He gets it, and he's fouled. And that'll be on Fleming. So the 3-pointer is good. And David has the chance for the unusual 4-point play. Foul is on Fleming, as I mentioned. His first third-team foul now on the Bighorns here in this first quarter. Six guard got the 3-pointer and trying to complete this 4-point play. Free throw good. Amici Wells, the leading scorer on either team so far in this quarter. He's for the Superhawks, and he has 5 points. Here's Fleming now, back the other way. 12-point lead for Superhawks. Fleming, fadeaway jumper, good. Under 5.5 minutes left in the opening quarter. Jenkins with it. To Jamar, back to Jenkins. Jenkins picked up by Taven Cummings, gets a screen from Jamar, can't do anything with it. One-handed pass near side. Musa Giles, the long shot, no good. And there's Cromartie with the rebound. Outlet pass to Rodarius Pig Washington. Yes, folks, that's his nickname, Pig, and we will with it. Out top of the key, it's Cummings. Tries to drive to the basket. He's muscled under there, and I think we'll have another Superhawk foul. And this one will be on Musa Giles, and that's number 2 on him. Musa Giles, one of the 2 7-footers on this team, so a big foul on Seattle right there. To the free throw line. Missed one earlier tonight. Missed that one badly. He does have 2 points in this quarter, and he'll get another one. Substitute into the lineup, the big man, Brandon Jamar, out, and back in there is 6'7" forward, Nashawn George. Here's Cummins, missed the first, the second, also no good. That's 0 for 3 now for Cummins from the line here. David Jenkins back across the timeline for the Superhawks. Looking for help, does find Amici Wells. He won't take the shot, but David will downtown, in and out, no good. Boy, he thought he had that one. Cromartie the rebound, now to Fleming. Under 4.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Fleming spins, tries to get a shot off. He does, late whistle. And Fleming will go to the free throw line. Let's see who this foul is on, and this is on Armand David, his first. Fleming to the line, 5 points in this first quarter. He is 1 out of 1 so far from the charity stripe. First one on the way, good. Cuts the lead. Superhawks, yeah, I will say Seahawks too. Superhawks have led by as many as 12. There's Fleming's second free throw, also good. So he's 3 for 3 from the line. He has 7 points in this opening quarter. 17-9, Superhawks on top. Here's Jenkins. Goes right side to Wells. Down low now, it's Musa Giles working on Ben Hannon. Giles in the lane, 5-footer, good. Back to a double-digit lead for Seattle, 19-9 as Fleming brings it across the timeline. We're under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Fleming in the lane, stops at the free throw line to Ben Hannon. Spins in the lane, still spins. Nice pass, Cummins underneath, good. (19-11). Jenkins working on Cummins to Wells. Wells is going to put up the 3, long range, no good. Fleming, nice block out with the rebound. Down court, Cummins. The left-handed shot, and it's blocked under there by Nashawn George. And back comes Seattle now with Jenkins. Jenkins going to stop and put up the shot for 3, good. He's 6 here in this first quarter. 3 minutes now exactly left, opening period. 11-point Superhawk lead. Here's Cromartie left open for 3, good. His first bucket of the night, and he averages 20.2 points per game. So the Bighorns want to get him rolling here early in this one. Once again, the shooter, David, will take it, no good. The rebound to Washington. And he'll just bring it across the timeline himself. 2.5 minutes left. Underneath, there's Cromartie working on David. Cromartie may have traveled there, got away with it. Fleming, no good. There's Ben Hannon with it, goes to the basket. The ball was tipped, but a foul was called. Shane Ben Hannon should go to the free throw line here, and he will. Not sure what the holdup is this time. I think the foul is on Armand David once again. It is, that's his second. But it looks like a timeout has been called. We will take one, too. Our score with 2 minutes, 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Seattle 22 and Wenatchee 14. We're back courtside with you in 60 seconds.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix, but vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. Each time you vape, nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded. And the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good. And when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseyouwa.org.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride and zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can lift this up to time warranty.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Bighorn basketball on the NCWLIFE channel, also brought to you by Tacos Chava. You love Tacos Chava in East Wenatchee. Let them cater your next event. Find them on Facebook by searching Tacos Chava. Art Shop Local, serving the Wenatchee Valley since 1962. Also brought to you by Sangster Motors, family owned and operated, and it's home of the all-new electric Hummer pickup and SUV. Winding down this first quarter, and it's 22-14, Seattle on top. Once again, the Superhawks come in with a 4-0 record, taking on the 2-3 Wenatchee Bighorns on the campus of Wenatchee Valley College. And a great crowd was here Thursday night as well, too. So it's great to see this community really coming out and supporting the Bighorns. And I'll tell you what, the Bighorn players are great. They're high-fiving kids in warm-ups, talking to fans. So it's really a community event and a community-driven team. So if you have a chance to support this team, boy, by all means, come out and do it. 2 minutes each. Shane Benhanan at the free throw line. Scoreless so far tonight. I mentioned it Thursday night against Vancouver. He had 19. Has the chance to get in the scorebook here. Free throw good. Four of 7 from the line for the Bighorns this quarter. Here's Benhanan, second free throw, good. Well, that cuts the lead to 6. Superhawks have led by as many as 12. There's Armand, I should say, into the lineup now is Caleb Rouse, a 6'2" point guard for Seattle. Also in there, Nashawn George back out there. And we've got a foul on the Bighorns. Quick foul, a reach-in foul. Kirkland, who has just checked in for Wenatchee. Here's Rouse now, once again off the bench for the Superhawks. Haven't seen him yet tonight. Good ball handler into the lane. Shot taken. It's Malik Montoya for 3 is good. Also checked in during that timeout. Gets the lead back to 9 for Seattle. There's Cromartie under the basket, uncontested, good. And he's got 5. Minute 38 left first quarter. Montoya out to the free throw line, running layup, and he gets that to go. Just like that, 5 points off the bench for Malik Montoya. Here's Rodarius Washington now for the Bighorns. Down court to Cromartie. Montoya on him. Cromartie over the hand pass, and then a traveling violation is called on Cromartie, and that's turnover number 4 now on the Bighorns this first quarter. 1 minute, 12 seconds left, opening period. It's Caleb Rouse to bring it down court for Seattle. Picked up there by Fleming. Rouse to all the way to the now. David to the basket, and Fleming the block there. Boy, David wanted the foul, didn't get it, and here's Fleming. Gets knocked to the ground, might have got away with the travel there. Now to Washington, to Cromartie. Far side, shot taken off the rim by Michael Kirkland is no good, and then it goes off the hands of Musa Giles and out of bounds. So a break there for the Bighorns as they'll get another crack at it here with 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Washington to bring it in. Ball is blocked by Montoya out of bounds, and Washington will do it again. Boy, Montoya said, I had it in my hands. Once again, 42 seconds left. And once again, issue with the clock, I guess. But we've had all kinds of those here so far in this first quarter as the clock is adjusted now to 41.9 seconds. And it looks like we're ready to go. Here's Rodarius Washington to bring it in. Does so to Cromartie. Cromartie, the long shot off balance. That is his shot, no good. And we've got a foul on the shot. That'll be on Montoya. Malik. Foul now on Seattle here in this first quarter. I think the Bighorns should be shooting free throws, but it doesn't look like they will. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they're in the bonus now. So Chris Cromartie will go to the free throw line. Has 5 points so far in this quarter. As the Bighorns try and cut into this lead, 27-18. Cromartie, first one good. He's got 6. Once again, a 20.2 average so far this season for Chris Cromartie. Out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, and gets that one as well. 7-point Super Hawk lead as we approach 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Rouse goes far side, almost a steal, but it's right back into the hands of Musa Giles, who spins. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Cromartie, and it will remain Super Hawk basketball, and they've got 9 seconds on the shot clock. Montoya will bring it in for Seattle. Looking, finds Armand David, spins, drives to the basket. The ball stripped by Fleming. Fleming down court, he loses control of it. All kinds of physical play, and what's the call here? Turnovers on both teams there. 5 on the Bighorns, 2 on Seattle here in this opening quarter. It looks like the Super Hawks will get the basketball. As we've got a foul on Shane Manhannon, his first for the Bighorns. Shot clock off now, 14.3 seconds left, 27-20 our score. That is the 5th foul on the Bighorns, so Seattle will be shooting free throws as well. To the free throw line is number 11, Nashawn George. Nashawn George, 6'7" forward. Free throw is good. His first points of the night. Lefty at the line, 28-20 our score. Free throw on the way, this time no good. And the Bighorns now with time to get the last bucket here, trailing by 8. Fleming working on Rouse, look for his screen. Fleming steps at the buzzer, and that ends our first quarter of play. After one here at Wenatchee Valley College, it's Seattle 28 and Wenatchee 23. Second quarter coming your way in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
Global Car Care has the best customer service in the Valley. From the moment you walk in the door, their goal is to help you stay on the road, so you can keep doing what's important to you. Global Car Care certified ASE mechanics stand behind your automotive repairs.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether,
we provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
In 1964, two high school pals opened up a pizza parlor. Over 60 years later, their mission of providing a great value and family-friendly environment continues to thrive. And what's been their customers' favorite pizza since day one? The Abby's Special. This classic combo of pepperoni, salami with olives, mushrooms, beef, and sausage, and 100% real cheese tastes as good today as it did way back then. Enjoy great value and classic pizza at your neighborhood Abby's.
Bighorn basketball on the NCWLIFE channel is also brought to you by Les Schwab. Having the right set of tires and wheels on your vehicle is just part of an essential safety. Stop by today. And by the Kennedy Real Estate Group. They're more than selling houses, they're building community. Buying or selling, call the Kennedy Real Estate Group online at kennedygroup.com. After one, it's Seattle 28 and Wenatchee 20. Seattle is led by as many as 12 points in this one. And I got corrected by Jamie, so number 14 for Seattle is actually Musa Giles. So now we've got that figured out, I'm glad. 12 minutes on the clock. Remember, 12-minute periods here in the TBL. I know you're used to high school with 8-minute quarters, and this is a little bit different. I'm sure you've noticed that timeouts are quite a bit longer as well. All right, Seattle will begin with the basketball here in the second quarter, up by 5, 28-23. Here's Elijah Hardy after a nice rest. Here's the shot. The shot is taken. It's good. That's Musa Giles. Giles picks up his 4th point. Bighorns with the basketball. Cromartie to the basket. Left hand layup. Gets it to go. Thursday night, a very unorthodox style of basketball for Chris Cromartie, but boy, is it effective. He takes some off-balance shots. He's an outstanding passer. And you'll see a lot of fun things from Chris Cromartie in this ball game. All right, here's Hardy, runner, left hand in the lane, no good. Towering rebound by Michael Kirkland, and back the other way come the Bighorns. By the way, update on March Madness, 428. Gonzaga, 65. Shot taken, no good. Back the other way, it's Elijah Hardy with it. Down court, layup is no good. Tip back is no good either. And here comes Kirkland for the Bighorns to Cromartie. 5-point Seattle lead. Cromartie stumbles at the free throw line, slow to get up. That's the 6th turnover on the Bighorns. Back the other way, Musa Giles. That foul, I believe, is going to be on Nick Fleming, and it is his 2nd. Musa Giles, the 7-footer at the free throw line. So that is the first team foul on Wenatchee here in this second quarter. Each team gets 5, and then it's the bonus to the free throw line. Throw good. He's got 5 in the ball game. Leading scorer for Seattle, David Jenkins Jr. with 6. 9 points for Chris Cromartie and the Bighorns. 31-25. Giles can add to that lead right here. Free throw, good. As we have played just over a minute and a half here in this second quarter. Fleming working on Rouse, one-on-one. Fleming left side, steps back, left open for three, puts it up, no good, rebound. It's the big man under there, Brandon Jamar at 7 feet. So Seattle has 2 7-footers out there right now. One of them right there, Giles, underneath to Jamar, working on Ben Hannon. Ball is tipped. There's Jamar with it again in the lane, no good. Rebound to Cromartie. Bighorns back down court. Ben Hannon. Now to Crawford. He stepped on the sideline and out of bounds, and that's turnover number 7 now in the Bighorns. Side out Superhawks, checking back in. Brandon Watkins for the Bighorns, and he will replace Chain Ben in the Wenatchee lineup. 9:42 left. Here's Rouse now across the timeline. Holds it over his head inside the lane. The shot taken. It's blocked. That was Amici Wells on the shot. Cromartie thought Wells knocked it out, but I don't think he's going to get that call, and it'll be Seattle basketball. Montoya, excuse me, will bring it in for the Superhawks. Instead, it hit the basket, and that'll go right into the hands of Cromartie. And back the other way, it's the Bighorns and Michael Kirkland. Kirkland now to Washington. Layup good, and he's fouled. First bucket of the night for Rodarius Washington, and has a chance now to make it a three-point play. That foul is on Musa Giles. That's his first personal. And once again to the free throw line, Rodarius Washington to try and complete the three-point play here. Free throw on the way, good. That cuts the lead to 4. This is as close as the Bighorns have been in a while now after being down by double digits in the first quarter. Seattle with the basketball. It's Rouse. Right side, Jenkins back out to Elijah Hardy, that is. Hardy's going to put up the long-range 3 with the left hand, no good. Rebound, Tyrus Crawford, who was checked in for the Bighorns. Underneath the basket, here's Crawford with it. Spins, gets it back out. There's the rebound underneath, up and in, Brandon Watkins. His first 2 of the night. That cuts this lead to 2. And we mentioned it, Seattle was up by as many as 12 in that first quarter. Approaching 8.5 minutes left, second quarter rather. Here's Montoya, long range 3 off the rim, no good. Jamar the rebound. Now it's Jenkins with a shot at it, no good. This time the boards are cleared by Brandon Watkins. To Washington, down court Fleming. Spin move, free throw line. There's Cromartie, off balance 3, in and out, no good. Jamar the rebound. Boy, he hit so many of those. That one didn't go for him. Here's Hardy. Dribbles, free throw line, a little push off to the left elbow. Now he's double teamed as Washington comes out on him. Down low, Jamar. Working against Brandon Watkins. Jamar, the turnaround one-hander, good. Boy, is that tough to stop on a 7-footer. Back to a 4-point Seattle lead, 34-30. Fleming. Left-handed dribble left side, float pass down low. Cromartie up and in, working on the big 7-footer, and Cromartie stands 6'3". Back to a 2. With the basketball is Jenkins. The ball is stolen away, a race for it now. Cromartie has it, throws it up there, no good. Rebound to the Superhawks and back the other way. It's Elijah Hardy. Now to Jamar to the basket. Good, and he is mad. He wanted a foul called there, but he did get the bucket. And it's 36-32. It's Fleming now. Free throw line runner. No good, but he draws. Will go to the free throw line. So that's the second foul. It's on Brandon Jamar as Fleming will go to the free throw line. He is 3 for 3 from the line so far tonight. And he's got 10 points in the game, and timeout is called. 6:53 left to go second quarter. It's Seattle 36 and the Wenatchee Big. Back courtside with you in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
NCWLIFE channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now, they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit. When it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
Wenatchee Bighorn basketball sponsors include Valley Tractor, serving North Central Washington since 1948. Valley Tractor and Rentals is your local Kubota equipment dealer, providing parts, sales, service, and rentals for all of your farm, ranch, construction, and landscaping equipment needs. Thank you very much to our friends at Valley Tractor. We are in this longer timeouts. We have a few of those. Some timeouts are 2 minutes 45 seconds. Others are 1 minute 30. We have 6:53 on the clock to go before halftime. And once again, 36-32 our score. Seattle led at the end of the first quarter, 28-20. And the Superhawks have led by as many as 12 points in this one. The Bighorns have never comes in with a perfect 4-0 record. The Bighorns at 2-3. Nick Fleming at the free throw line has 10 points in the ball game. Fleming averages 14.5 points a game and hasn't scored yet here in the second quarter. College ball at Southern Utah. That free throw no good. He'll get another one once again to try and cut into this Superhawk lead. Free throw on the way. This time it's good. 4 of 5 from the line tonight for Nick Fleming. And boy, he was money on Thursday night as well. 6 out of 6 from the line in that win over Seattle on top with the basketball. It's Hardy, dribbles outside. The shot taken by Nashawn George. No, he's going to drive instead. Spin around, no good. Hardy the long rebound, and Seattle will do it again here. There's Nashawn George. And it looks like a double dribble will be called on George, and that is only the third turnover unofficially on Seattle here in this first half. Cromartie will bring it in. Does so to Fleming. Across the timeline is Fleming, right-handed dribbler, picked up there by Hardy. Fleming outside the three-point arc. Drives in and then hands it off to Taven Cummings, who's back in there. The lefty, jump shot, good. Cummings has 6, his first bucket here of this second quarter, as we dip under now 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. 36-35 our score. Turnaround jump shot, Nashawn George. Oh. All right. Down court, here's Cromartie. It's Theophilus Johnson now, I understand, is number 11. Boy. Here we got a foul called on Seattle as I'm trying to figure out who's who here. Referees trying to figure out who the foul is on, I think. We have had a lot of delays in the officiating so far in this first half, I got to say. 1 point Seattle lead. It will be side out for the Bighorns. Taven Cummings will bring it in for Wenatchee. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left to go second quarter. Outside with it is Nick Fleming. Floater from the free throw line is short. Rebound nicely done by Crawford. Back out, there's Cromartie for 3, no good. Nice rebound again, it's Brandon Watkins. He gets it out to Fleming. Fleming's gonna put up the long 3, no good. This time the rebound to Brandon Jamar. Now it's David Jenkins Jr. Long shot taken, no good. Rebound underneath, nicely done, Brandon Watkins. And the Bighorns slow it down a bit with 5 minutes now left to go in the second quarter. Fleming left open for 3, takes the shot, no good. Rebound to Hardy underneath. Now it's David Jenkins Jr. with it. Float pass down low. In the lane, turnaround, shot's good, but I don't think it's gonna count. Foul, I think, before the shot. The foul is on Cromartie, his first. So 3 team fouls on Seattle here in the second quarter, 2 on Wenatchee. Nobody shooting in bonus shots yet. As Jenkins will bring it in, does so to Hardy. Behind the back dribble, trying to shake Fleming. Now a switch as Crawford comes out on Hardy. Hardy steps back, left-handed shot for 2, good. Hardy hasn't had a bucket since the first quarter, and that's his first here in the second. He has 5, and back to a 3-point Seattle lead. Fleming with it. Fleming right side, getting muscled off the ball there by David Jenkins Jr., and I think it will be on Jenkins, and it is. That's his first, and now 4 team fouls on Seattle. 1 more, and the Bighorns will be in the bonus here the rest of the second quarter. Side out as Fleming will bring it in for the Bighorns. 4:25 left to go, second quarter. Fleming, lob pass into Cromartie. Cromartie looks down low, posting up down there is Brandon Watkins. Watkins decides to take the jumper from 10, no good. And back come the Superhawks. Down court, Montoya all alone, and the ball is stripped away nicely by Taven Cummings. That was a sure bucket by Montoya. And Seattle will have it out of bounds instead of 2 points. Montoya will bring it in for the Superhawks. With just over 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Now it's Elijah Hardy with it. Hardy, right elbow, stops, left-handed jump shot, no good. And we've got a foul. foul is on number 14, Nashawn George, rather. And that's his third personal, rather. So a bit of foul trouble now for George, number 14. At the free throw line for the Bighorns, 6'10" center Brandon Watkins out of Decatur, Georgia, played some college ball at West Virginia. He's a big one, as I mentioned, at 6 feet 10 inches. 4 minutes exactly left to go before halftime. 3-point Seattle lead as Watkins can cut into that here. Free throw good. Watkins with 3 points now, all here in the second quarter. Tyrus Crawford to the bench, and back in is Shane Benhannon. Once again, Watkins at the free throw line. Made his first, has a chance to cut this lead to 1 point now. Boy, impressive how the Bighorns have fought their way back in this one, down by 12 points at one time. Watkins free throw good. 1 point game, 38-37. Seattle on top. Here's Hardy for Seattle to the near side, and David Jenkins Jr. back to Hardy. 8 on the shot clock for Seattle. Hardy's in a bit of trouble. I think he did get the timeout called, and that saved a possible turnover for Seattle. 3:41 left to go before half, and it's getting close, folks. It's Seattle 38 and Wenatchee 37. We're back courtside with you in 60.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. with professional grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
There's no place like home, because home is where we're totally comfortable. It's where we can be ourselves and let our guards down. It's where we make memories, and we're always imagining new ways to keep it totally comfortable. Carrier, total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
Our score as we get close to halftime here from Smith Gymnasium at Wenatchee Valley College. It's the Seattle Superhawks 38, the Wenatchee Bighorns 37. And I do want to mention we switch from basketball mode to baseball mode next week. We will have a doubleheader baseball game coming up next Friday. It's Eastmont at Wenatchee from Rec Park. It'll be live streamed at 4 p.m. at 7 p.m. and I will have the call for that next Friday. Baseball, high school baseball at Rec Park. Looking forward to that. So we've got a busy spring for you. That's not counting all the soccer that we have coming up for you as well. 1 minute 19, I should say, that's what's left in this timeout. So I think we added a little bit of time to this timeout and it made it a 2-minuter. But we've got a good one for you. Seattle led at 20. And the Superhawks, excuse me, did lead by as many as 12 points late in the first quarter. And boy, the Bighorns have clawed their way back to get this one to a 1-point game. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Abby's Pizza. For more than 50 years, Abby's has proudly served the Northwest with toppings to the edge. 100% real cheese and freshly rolled dough. Order it online. Apple Valley Honda. Test drive a new Honda today at Apple Valley Honda in East Wenatchee. Apple Valley Honda committed to preserving the environment not only with fuel-efficient vehicles but also with other eco-friendly actions and alternatives. 38-37 as we are set to resume live play here at Wenatchee Valley College. I mentioned that we had a great crowd here Thursday night for the Vancouver Volcano crowd here at Wenatchee Valley College on this Saturday night. Spring basketball here in the Valley, and boy, it's a lot of fun. All right, the Bighorns have been out on the court waiting for this timeout to run out. The Superhawks take the court. It will be Seattle's basketball, side out right in front of the Bighorn bench. Amici Wells will bring it in for Seattle. Guarded there by Shane Benhannon. Wells inbounds to Hardy, working on Fleming. Hardy floats in the air, gets the jumper to go. He's got 7. 40-37 our score. 3.5 minutes left to go before halftime. Here's Fleming bringing it across the timeline. Hannon puts up the shot from about 12, no good. There's Cromartie the rebound. He gets the ball knocked out of his hands, and back the other way it's Hardy. Underneath, and it's stolen away by Fleming. Fleming, one-handed pass, Benhannon, layup, good! Benhannon, his first bucket of this second quarter. And it's 40-39. Can take the lead for the first time in this game, and under 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Wells to the basket, stripped. There's Jamar, the 7-footer, no good. Gets his own rebound, back up with it. The ball shot is blocked by Cummings, but Cummings may have got a little bit too much of the body there. And instead, it's on Brandon Watkins. That's number 3 on him. And the big man, Brandon Jamar, at 7 feet, will go to the free throw line. Darius Washington checks in. Shane Benhannon looks like a little shaken up, getting some attention on that Wenatchee bench. Jamar with 6 points so far in this half, the big 7-footer, and has not attempted a free throw yet here tonight. Right-handed shooter, first one on the way, no good. Still a 1-point game, 40-39. Here it is on the way, bouncing around, and he does get the roll on that one. 7 in the ball game for Brandon Jamar. Gets it back to a 2-point Seattle lead with 2:40 now left to go before halftime. Fleming down low to Cummings. Back out, Cromartie has a tough shot off the side of the rim. Jamar saves it, and Seattle back with the basketball. Hardy, some fancy dribbling outside, layup no good. There's Jamar with the rebound, hacked on the arm underneath, and this one might be on Washington. Jamar missed his last 2 free throws, so I guess if you're going to foul somebody, that's the person to foul. Big Washington, that foul, that's his first, and that is the 4th team foul on Wenatchee. Seattle has 5 team fouls, so the Bighorns are in the bonus here the rest of this quarter. Once again, Jamar just at the free throw line, was 1 of 2 from there, did get the roll on that. And he won't shoot this one, I don't think. I think this will be a side out, and it will. As Amici Wells yells at his teammates to come back down court. Wells will bring it inside out. 2:20 left, second quarter. Washington on him, gets it inbounds. It's Jenkins Jr., who's been very quiet in this second quarter. Had 6 in the first, none so far in the second. Now it's Hardy, puts up the left-handed shot, no good. Rebound is taken away by Fleming. Alley-oop underneath the basket, and I don't think Watkins was in the right position for that, and it goes out of bounds, and that's turnover number 8 now unofficially on the Bighorns here in this first half. 2:02 left to go, second quarter. Been a good one here from Wenatchee Valley College. As Jenkins brings it down court, Montoya along with him, Malik, he's got the basketball. Lob pass. Jamar draws a crowd down there, the 7-footer. And a jump ball is called as Washington ties up Jamar. Looks like possession arrow is going to Seattle, or will it be a jump ball? Well, I guess we do jump it up here in the TBL. And it will be the big man, Jamar, jumping it up against Big Washington. .147 left to go, second quarter. Once again, very slow to get underway here. So we will jump it up from the free throw circle of the Superhawks. Jamar just pretty much tossed back to Montoya. Here's Hardy on the baseline now. Some slick dribbling, no look pass, but it's intercepted rather by Washington to Cromartie. Still a 2-point Seattle lead. 1.5 minutes left to go in this first half. Fleming. Back out, here's Watkins, the long range shot, good. Watkins with 6 points in this Bighorns, and we are tied at 41. Here's Montoya now dribbling in the backcourt on Fleming. Fleming tries to run through a screen. I think it was a moving screen by Amici Wells, and I think that will be the call. It is his first. And the Bighorns with it as we approach 1 minute now left to go before halftime. Cummings drives to the basket, left-handed runner, no good. Rebound to Hardy in the Superhawks. Down court to Wells. Wells picked up quickly now. Back to Jenkins. Hardy left open, the lefty for three, good. His first bucket of this second quarter, his second three of the ball game, and he's got 9 points. 40.1 seconds left on the clock. Seattle with that 3-point lead. Here's Cromartie now for the Bighorns. Time running out here in this first half. Fleming dribbles to the free throw line, to the basket. Tough shot, in and out, no good. Watkins, the putback, good. What a second quarter for Brandon Watkins with 8. Jenkins Jr. with it now. 17 seconds left to go before halftime. 44-43, Seattle on top. Jenkins to Jamar with authority. Good. 8 points this quarter for Jamar. 46-43, 5 seconds left. 4 in the quarter. Here's Fleming at the buzzer off the rim. No play after 1 half here at Wenatchee Valley College. Our score, Seattle 46, Wenatchee 43. We'll be back with halftime stats and our halftime interview coming up in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
The Wenatchee Bighorns are back in action against the Seattle Superhawks on Saturday, March 22nd, and NCWLIFE channel has you covered. Join Grant Olson and Jamie Council with all the action at W.B. Smith Gym on the campus of Wenatchee Valley College. Our pregame starts at 6:45. Follow the Wenatchee Bighorns all season on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE channel.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family, and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today, and let's find your happy place.
Tacos Chava has something new. Customers at Tacos Chava say it's the best Mexican food around. Nachos, enchiladas, tortas, ensaladas. And introducing camarones in many styles. You'll love the fresh salsa bar with so much selection. Are you ready for Tacos Chava? Find them at 2 great locations, the Wenatchee Valley Mall and Eniat. Tacos Chava, tan delicioso.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here. Oh. I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
When life gets stressful, jumping into your passions can help you find your calm. Avoid vapes, which contain nicotine and can make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. When it comes to your mental health, choose what matters. Choose you.
Vape companies market vaping as a de-stressor, but nicotine can make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. 90% of those who quit felt less stressed, anxious, or depressed. When it comes to your mental health, choose what matters. Choose you.
Grant Olson back with you courtside, and we are at halftime, or our halftime score as the Seattle Superhawks 46 and the Wenatchee Bighorns 43. I'm Grant Olson. Nice to have you along tonight from Smith Gymnasium of Wenatchee Valley College. We have sports stars of tomorrow on the court right now, Wenatchee youth basketball, and let's bring you a little bit of that action right now. Again, you're watching Wenatchee youth basketball here performing at halftime. Our score at the break is Seattle 46 and Wenatchee 43. Seattle led at 28-20 after the first quarter, but Wenatchee did outscore Seattle 23-18 in that second quarter to cut the lead to 46-43. It's been an interesting ball game. Seattle in the first quarter, boy, they had control of the game. Double-digit lead about halfway through the first quarter, expanded that lead to 12 points. Wenatchee throughout the second quarter fought their way back, actually tied it up at one point, and now trail in this one by 3 points. But Wenatchee very competitive in that second quarter to cut this lead. When we come back, we'll have all the stats for you and much more as our coverage of Bighorn basketball continues right here on the NCWLIFE channel. Our halftime score, the Seattle Superhawks 46 and the Wenatchee Bighorns 43. We'll be back once again in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
What are the best words you can hear tonight?
Order ready for Susan?
And if you hear those words at Abby's, you know it's going to be a legendary meal. Your pizza is loaded with toppings to the edge, premium ingredients, and real cheese. Yeah, baby. Gather with friends, play some video games, and watch the big game on TV. That's made Abby's a legendary pizza tradition for generations. And when you're ready to hear those magic words,
Tom, your order's ready.
You know where to go. You're always welcome at Abby's.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen? Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren. Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragen schließen. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
A ductless unit from Carrier can keep anyone comfortable. Take Shelly, for instance. She finds me time in her new attic-turned-home gym. And with her Carrier ductless unit, the temperature is always perfect. No matter how intense her workout gets. Carrier, total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
Hey, hon, would you run this around to the wash rack?
Oh, okay.
Hey, hon, what happened?
They shrunk the truck.
The all-new mid-size Canyon is now available at Sangster Motors.
Grant Olson back courtside with you. We're at the half, and it's Seattle Superhawks 46 and the Wenatchee Bighorns 43. I do have an update from the Midwest region where Gonzaga is currently in action. That's the Midwest region. Right now, final score just became a final. Houston 81, 76. So Gonzaga's season comes to an end, and what a great season it was. All right, we're at halftime, as I mentioned, an 3-point lead, Seattle over Wenatchee. Still waiting for the halftime stats. I think they're on their way up. We'll take one more 60-second timeout and come back with those stats right after this.
A new video game, a movie, dinner with friends. There are a lot of things worth saving up for. Vapes aren't cheap, and buying pods over and over can stop you from affording things you want more. When it comes to your money, choose what matters. Choose you.
When life gets stressful, jumping into your passions can help you find your calm. Avoid vapes, which contain nicotine and can make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. When it comes to your mental health, choose what matters. Choose you.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
All right, Grant Olson back with you courtside. Let's take time stats, and we'll begin with the Wenatchee Bighorns. Leading the way, a couple of players, Chris Cromartie and Nick Fleming, both with 11 points in the first half. Chris Cromartie 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Fleming 4 of 5. 6 points in the half for Taven Cummings. He was 0 for 3 from the free throw line. 3 points for Rodarius Pig Washington, 1 of 1 from the charity stripe. Shane Benhannon off the bench with 4 points in that first half, and he was 2 of 2 from the free throw in that first half. Brandon Watkins ends up with 8 points. He too 2 for 2 from the free throw line. As a team, the Bighorns 11 of 15 from the free throw line and committed 8 first half turnovers. And now for the visiting Seattle Superhawks, leading the way in scoring, David Jenkins Jr. with 9 points at the break. He was 3 for 3 from the free throw line. 4 points for Armand David, 1 of 1 from the and Amici Wells. 7 points for Elijah Hardy. 7 points for the big man, Brandon Jamar, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Also, Musa, I should say, I think it's Theophilus Johnson. I was calling him Musa Giles with 6 points. We'll try and get that straightened out. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Nashawn George, also 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 8 out of and Seattle committed 5 first half turnovers. 28-20 after 1, Seattle was up, and then Wenatchee outscored the Superhawks 23-18 in that second quarter, and that's where we stand right now with Seattle 46 and Wenatchee 43. We'll take another 2-minute timeout, come back with more right after this.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix, but vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. Each time you vape, nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded. And the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good. And when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseyouwa.org.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride and zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can just
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
We are back courtside. Our halftime score, Seattle 46 and Wenatchee 43. And after tonight, the Wenatchee Bighorns hit the road for 5 road games in a row. They'll be at Vancouver on March 29th, the Willamette Valley on the 30th, and then in April, it's at Seattle on April 5th, at Salem, Oregon on the 11th, and then again at the Willamette Valley. That's on the April 12th. And then the Bighorns return home on April 17th, the 24th, and the 25th and 27th. So you'll get to see the Bighorns towards the end of April. They'll host Salem, Seattle, the Great Falls Electric, and the Willamette Valley. Lots of games coming up in May as well, as the Bighorns will have 3 straight home games in May, so that's 8 home games in a row. End of April, 1st of May. The 1st of May, the Bighorns host Great Falls in a doubleheader on the 1st and the 2nd, and then the 9th they host Vancouver. The playoffs begin for the Basketball League at the end of May on May 27th. So spring basketball at its finest here in the Wenatchee Valley. And it's a pretty good brand of basketball here with the Wenatchee Bighorns. The Wenatchee Bighorns sponsors include Office Depot. The Wenatchee Bighorns, from print jobs big and small. Office Depot, they can handle them all. Check out Office Depot at 915 North Wenatchee Avenue. It's also brought to you by the Crepe House. The Crepe House is a locally owned family restaurant located in the south end of the Wenatchee Valley. From mouth-watering sweet treats to savory delights, there's a crepe for everyone. There's also delicious coffee and Lotus flights. Visit their website, where every bite is an experience. All right, we are just about set for second half action here. It should be a great second half. We had a good one Thursday night, too. It ended up being a 2-point game, with Wenatchee defeating Vancouver by a final of 97-95. Grant Olson and crew on hand tonight from Smith Gymnasium on the campus of Wenatchee Valley College, the home of the Bighorns this season. Once again, such a family-friendly atmosphere with the Bighorns. The Bighorns over talking to kids during the halftime break, high fives, autographs. It's that kind of team and that kind of feel about these Bighorns. And boy, are they ever getting some great support from the local fans around the Wenatchee Valley. So can the Bighorns find their first lead of this ball game here in the second half? It's been all Seattle. Well, at least the Seattle Superhawks have led it the entire first half with a lead as many as 12. Wenatchee whittled it down and actually tied it up late in the second quarter, and then a little burst of scoring by the Superhawks late in the half, and that's where we are now at 46-43. Once again, it's the big man out there, Brandon Jamar for Seattle, also David Jenkins Jr., Mayshawn George in there as well as the Bighorns take the court now. I'm sure you've noticed the difference between this basketball and high school basketball. It's a lot more kind of laid back here, not in a big hurry to kind of do anything in these games. It's just kind of a fan-friendly environment. It's just not go, go, go. There's lots of downtime. Lots of chances for the fans to enjoy this team. All right, we are underway, second half. Seattle with the basketball. And as I mentioned, that three-point lead. Amici Wells hands it off to Armand David, who gets the start here in the second half. Puts up a long three-pointer, no good. Cromartie the rebound for the Bighorns. Hands it off, Nick Fleming, just underway, third quarter. Fleming looks right, goes that way to Cromartie. Cromartie guarded there by Amici Wells. Cromartie in some trouble and then loses the basketball under the basket. First turnover of the second half and the ninth now on the Bighorns. Here's David back the other way. Long shot taken from the corner, no good. Rebound underneath. Shots blocked. Nice job by Watkins. The ball's kicked back out to Wells. Wells is on the baseline, double teamed, and has to get it out to Armand David, who puts the shot up at the edge of the shot clock, no good. And it goes out of bounds, and it's Wenatchee basketball. Cromartie inbounds to Nick Fleming. Fleming out of Atlanta, Georgia. Played some college basketball at Southern Utah University. Fleming with it. Free throw line stops there. Here's Watkins now. The shot good from 16. Watkins now has 10 in the ball game. Seattle with the Jenkins dumps it down low. On the baseline, George cut off there and then throws it away out of bounds. So both teams with dueling turnovers here to start this third quarter. Minute and a half gone in this period. There's Fleming across half court. Trying to work that right side, gets a screen from Watkins. He rolls. Marty now left open. Long three, good. He's got 14. Back the other way. Jenkins down low. Cromartie, big size difference down there. Back out top. Amici Wells the shot, no good. Nice rebound by Taven Cummings. This is the first lead the Bighorns have had in this game, 48-40. Long shot taken, no good again. David the rebound underneath. The ball's knocked out of his hands. He wanted a foul, and back come the Bighorns. Washington, boy, he had Fleming streaking to the basket, just couldn't quite get it to him. The Bighorns will reset the offense now. Here's Cummings to Fleming. Fleming's going to put up the shot. His hand on it, but it's knocked out of bounds by a Superhawk, and it will remain Bighorns basketball. And Coach Matt Riley, with not even 3 minutes gone in this third quarter, wants to talk things over. We'll take a break too. 9 minutes, 20 seconds left to go third period. Wenatchee now with the lead. It's the Bighorns 48 and the Superhawks 46. Back courtside in 2 minutes.
Global Car Care has the best customer service in the Valley. From the moment you walk in the door, their goal is to help you stay on the road, so you can keep doing what's important to you. Global Car Care certified ASE mechanics stand behind your automotive repairs.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do? We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
In 1964, two high school pals opened up a pizza parlor. Over 60 years later, their mission of providing a great value and family-friendly environment continues to thrive. And what's been their customers' favorite pizza since day one? The Abby's Special. This classic combo of pepperoni, salami with olives, mushrooms, beef, and sausage, and 100% real cheese tastes as good today as it did way back then. Enjoy great value and classic pizza at your neighborhood Abby's.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Wenatchee Bighorn basketball on the NCWLIFE channel is brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy, Aqua Therapy, Sports Biomechanics, Orthopedic Physical Therapy, and Orthotics. All you need to keep moving. Find them online at biosports.net. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Right, teams back out on the court. Wenatchee with the first lead of the Bighorns were down 28-20 at the end of the first quarter and 46-43 at halftime. And the Bighorns have outscored the Superhawks 5-0 here to begin this second half. It will be Bighorn basketball. Washington will bring it in, a big three-pointer earlier to give Wenatchee the lead. .9:20 left to go third quarter. Here's Cromartie. Better hustle up, running out of shot clock. Shot taken by Washington at the buzzer. They're not going to count it. It's going to be a shot clock violation, but what a shot that went in. Grabbed the shot in the air and put it up. Isn't going to count. Here. Down low, George to find a streaking Michi Wells, and it's good. And Wells has 7. We're tied at 48, 8:58 left third quarter. The undefeated Seattle Superhawks. Here's Fleming now for the Bighorns. Far side, Washington thought about the gigantic three, thought better of it. Now he's using that big body to drive to the basket. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Cromartie over the head pass. Washington, good. Cromartie loves that pass. Over the head, no look. And it worked that time. Michi Wells back the other way with his second consecutive bucket. And he's got 9 now in the ball game. We're tied at 50. Here's Fleming working that right side. Goes on the baseline to Traven Cummings. Cummings is going to. Cummings has 8. David Jenkins Jr. with it. A little offensive foul is called. That has to be, I would guess, on David Jenkins Jr., maybe away from the basketball, and I think it is. It's on Brandon Jamar, and that is his 3rd personal. He will be replaced in the lineup. Wenatchee basketball. So there's still a problem somehow with the clock. 52-50, the Bighorns lead it. 8:12 left to go third quarter. Back to live action. Here's Fleming. Cross half court. Directing traffic. Goes right side to Cummings. Cummings bounce pass down low. Cromartie working on Amici Wells. Nice pass underneath. It's up and in. Traven Cummings. He's got double digits now. 10. Leading scorer for the Bighorns at 22 points a game. Jenkins back the other way for Seattle. 4-point Bighorn lead. Their biggest of the night. Inside, Amici Wells pass down low. Shot taken and a foul is called. This will be on Brandon Watkins, his fourth. Theophilus Johnson, I believe, is the free throw shooter. It's good. Still an issue at that scorer's table. I just can't figure out what's going on over there, but we have had lots of delays with these officials tonight. 7:38 left in the third quarter. 54-50. Bighorns with the lead. The 4-point lead is the biggest they've seen so far tonight. I think finally we're going to shoot some free throws here. Left-handed shot is good. Cuts the lead to 2. 54-52. Bighorns with the basketball. We've got a whistle away from the ball. This might be on Elijah Hardy. Away from the basketball, as I mentioned. And side out for the Bighorns. It is on Elijah Hardy, his first. Foul now here in this third quarter. Here's Cromartie. Quick shot off the glass. Good. That's how you do it, kids. Right off the glass from 12 feet. 4-point lead once again for the Bighorns. Trying to hand the Superhawks their first loss of this early season. Driving to the basket. Nice pass, and it's good. Amici Wells with 6 points here in this third quarter. He's got 11 now. Approaching 7 minutes. Third quarter. Cromartie, tough shot, no good. Rebound to Nashawn George underneath. At least I hope that's him. And back the other way comes the Superhawks. Jenkins thought about the shot, thought better of it. Now lob pass underneath. It almost went in. Rebound into the hands of Watkins. And back come the Bighorns with Cummings. Waiting for some help. Now to Fleming. 6.5 minutes left to go, third quarter. Watkins, the long shot, good. Watkins has 12 now, along with Chris Cromartie, the leading scorers for the Bighorns in this one. Jenkins tries to drive, lost control of it, draws the foul, and he will go to the free throw line. Three from the charity stripe in that first half. That Wenatchee foul is on Taven Cummings, and that's his first second team foul now this quarter on the Bighorns. David Jenkins Jr. has not scored yet this quarter, had 9 at the break, and as I mentioned, 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. Nine of 10 from the charity stripe for these Superhawks tonight. Been money from the charity stripe. Second free throw also good by Jenkins. 58-56. Bighorns clinging to this 2-point lead. Here's Fleming. Down low. Taven Cummings back in his 12 12 points now in the night for Cummings. Back the other way, it's Elijah Hardy. And I think before the shot, we had a reach-in foul. He's side out for the Superhawks. That foul is on Taven Cummings, his second personal. David Jenkins down low. Nashawn George can't get it. Rebound to Watkins, and he hands it off to Big Washington. Washington across half court, cut off on the sideline. He did dribble the ball on that sideline, and that's a turnover. And number 12 now in the Bighorns in this game. 5:46 left to go, third quarter. Hope we've a lot like that game against Vancouver on Thursday night. Here's Hardy with the basketball. Elijah Hardy gets it over to Amici Wells. It's knocked out of bounds by Cromartie, and the Super Hawks will do it again. Amici Wells to bring it in. Cromartie talking a little smack to him on the sideline. To go, rebound into the hands of Cromartie. Bighorns 4-point lead, between the leg pass. Watkins up and good. 14 now for Watkins, 6 here in this quarter. Long shot, good by David Jenkins Jr. 5-point lead it was for the Bighorns, their biggest. Now it's cut to 3 on quarter. Fleming stops and pops from 16, good. Fleming with 13, his first bucket here of the second half. Beautiful pass underneath by David Jenkins Jr. George just wasn't ready for that one. It goes out of bounds, and that's the second turnover this half on the Seattle Superhawks. Timeout on the court, 4:50. Wenatchee 64 and Seattle 59. Back courtside in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. With professional grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now, they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit. When it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work.
Wenatchee Bighorn basketball on the NCWLIFE channel is brought to you by Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate. Call Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate for all your real estate needs in Central Washington. Give them a call at 509-888-8887. 64-59, 5-point lead for the Bighorns, matches their biggest lead of the night so far. It will be Bighorn basketball out of the timeout. Been a good one. Seattle has led pretty much throughout, but the Bighorns have taken the lead here in this third quarter and have kept it as we are approaching about halfway gone through this period. In fact, we're over halfway gone, 4:58. It in, he does so to Fleming. Fleming barking out orders to his teammates as he crosses half court. Nice pass to Watkins, underneath, good, and he's fouled. Boy, what a quarter Watkins has had. 4 field goals and 8 points this quarter for Watkins, who averages 12 points a game. He's got 16 so far tonight. Watkins trying to extend this lead to 8 points. Once again, a delay. I'm not sure what this is about. I think we've got a technical foul called now. Not sure who it's on, but there is a technical foul called on Seattle. I think it might be number 9, Elijah Hardy. I'm not sure. Nevertheless, it'll be Nick Fleming at the free throw line to shoot the technical shots. As the Superhawks plead their case to the official, it's not going to matter. 4:47 left third quarter. Here's Fleming at the line. Free throw is good. That was the technical shot. 67-59, 8-point lead. Now the biggest the Bighorns have enjoyed in this game. Nashawn George, the foul, by the way, and that's number 4 on him. And by the way, the players in the TBL, the basketball league, get 6 fouls, a lot like the NBA. So 4 fouls and a bit of foul trouble, but as we await something here. Referee back over at the scorer's table once again. That's about the 6th or 7th time in this game. In this 8-point game is Watkins, Brandon Watkins, set to try and complete the 3-point play. Got the bucket to go and now at the free throw line. Looks like we're okay to go now. 4:47 remains on the clock, so I'm not sure what the holdup was, but Watkins will finally get his free throw here to try and complete this 3-point play. Quarter for Watkins, 8 points in this period, trying to make it 9. Free throw on the way, does not get it to go. And we've got another whistle and a lane violation this time on the Superhawks, and Watkins will get to do it all over again. And the wheels kind of coming off for the Superhawks right here. So Watkins will get a do-over here. Over at the scorer's table. Put 2 more seconds on the clock, so instead of 4:45, 4:47 on that lane violation. 2 seconds were added back to the clock, so Watkins is going to get to do this over to try and complete the 3-point play. Free throw on the way, does 9 this quarter for Brandon Watkins. And it's a 9-point Wenatchee lead with 4:37 left in the third. Back the other way. Here's a Wells. Underneath, shot taken, George. It's good. That's his first bucket of this second half. 68-61. Cromartie comes down and fires one. No good. streaks across half court, looking for help under the basket. Nice bit of dribbling in the backcourt. Now gets it over to Jenkins Jr. Jenkins, the left-handed dribble, 7 on the shot clock, 6. Jenkins forced to put it up. He does, and it's good. Three-pointer, and that is his 4th of this ball tonight unofficially for Jenkins Jr. Back the other way, shot is good, but I think a foul before the shot. Taven Cummings nice with the left hand. Elijah Hardy picks up that foul for Seattle, his 2nd. It'll be side out for the Superhawks. 3:49 now on the clock, left in the 3rd quarter. Camardi brings it into Fleming. Fleming, 4-point lead, and the ball is stolen away. Turnover on the Bighorns. Back the other way. There's Jenkins Jr. again for 3. Good. His 3rd in this 3rd quarter. 11 points for David Jenkins Jr., and it's 68-67 now as we dip under 3.5 minutes left in the 3rd. Cromartie, near side. Some help, instead drives it down low, gets it to Washington. Washington fouled on the arm as he went up for his shot, and I think that'll be on Jenkins Jr. That's Elijah Hardy with that foul instead as he heads to the bench. Caleb Rouse is set to check in. Washington at the free throw line. 1 of 1 so far tonight and has 8 points. First free throw, good. Takes the lead back to 2 for the Bighorns. Seattle is led by as many as 12. The Bighorns have led by as many as 9. That's 7 points in the quarter for Washington as we creep up on 3 minutes left now in this 3rd quarter. Here's Jenkins Jr. working on Watkins. Jenkins Jr. feeling it for 3. Good. His 4th 3 of this 3rd quarter. And we are tied at 70s. Now it's Fleming back the other way. How about Jenkins Jr.? This long 3, no good. Follows his shot, goes to the basket, no good. Gets his own rebound back up, can't get that. And now it's Fleming for the Bighorns. 7 on the shot clock. Watkins, spin move, turnaround, no good. Back up, Cromartie, it's good. He's got 15 now. 72-70. 20 left 3rd quarter. Jenkins Jr. Pass is stolen away and intercepted. Out there, Fleming picks up the loose ball. Cummings with the turnover. And there was Cromartie driving to the basket, but an offensive foul will be called on Cromartie, and that'll be his 2nd. Nice position by Elijah Hardy. Washington heads to the bench. It looks like we've got another timeout on the court. Don't really get a definitive signal from these officials, but it is a timeout. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go. Quarter number 3, we're back in 60 seconds.
There's no place like home, because home is where we're totally comfortable. It's where we can be ourselves and let our guards down. It's where we make memories, and we're always imagining new ways to keep it totally comfortable. Carrier, total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family, and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today, and let's find your happy place.
You buy the Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Plan your next tournament and event today. Call the Pro Shop today to schedule your time on the Full Swing S4 widescreen golf simulators. Give the Highlander a call at 509-884-4653. Wenatchee Bighorn basketball sponsors include Rocket Apples. Bighorns are fueled by little apples. Rocket Apples are naturally miniature in size, but fully mature in flavor and in crispness, packed with nutrients and small enough to enjoy on the go. Try Rocket Apples today, a small apple with the great big taste. And I do want to mention that Rocket Apples is also the sponsor of our Player of the Game here for the Wenatchee Bighorns. Been a good one. Wenatchee took the lead in the third quarter and has pretty much led throughout this period, even though it's down to 2 points right now. It's 72-70. Wenatchee is led by as many as 9, and that was in the third quarter, while Seattle is led by as many 12, and that goes all the way back to the first quarter. So it's kind of been a tale of two halves here so far. Seattle dominating the first quarter, and now Wenatchee dominating this period number 3. Once again, excellent crowd on hand here at the campus of Wenatchee Valley College, Smith Gymnasium, Oval Fruit Court. And once again, fans at the end of the court, and our stands are packed here at Smith Gymnasium. So nice support for these Bighorns early in this third season. Once again, the basketball league, the TBL, formed back in 2018 with only 8 teams, and now we are in 2025, and this league boasts 34 teams across the country with 5 separate divisions. 2:06 left third quarter. It will be Seattle basketball. They're down by 2, undefeated so far in this season, facing a pretty tough test here tonight from the Wenatchee Bighorns. Caleb Rouse will bring it down, who's checked into the lineup for Seattle. Hands it off to David Jenkins Jr., who's had just an outstanding third quarter. To the basket, Amici Wells can't get it to go. Tip up, no good. Rebound to Fleming, and back come the Bighorns. With that 2-point lead, Fleming to the basket. Reverse layup, good. Fleming with 5 this quarter and 16 in the ball game. Creeping up on a minute and a half left third quarter. Superhawks with it. Jenkins Jr. with it. 4 3-pointers this quarter. Puts up another one. Can't get that to go. Ball is tipped around and into the hands of Rouse. Wells now can't do anything with it. Back over Rouse. Baseline jumper for 3. Good. Caleb Rouse, his first bucket of the evening. That cuts this lead to 174-73 with 1 minute now left to go in this third quarter. We got a good one for you. Here's Fleming. Ball is tipped out of his hands. Amici Wells now to Rouse down court. Looks, takes the shot instead, no good. And it will be Bighorn basketball. 50 seconds left to go in the period. Bighorns clinging to this 1-point lead. Here's Taven Cummings now to bring it across the timeline for Wenatchee. Looks like another yet stoppage in play. Bighorns as Fleming will bring it in. 45.6 seconds left third quarter. Fleming gets it into Taven Cummings, back to Fleming. Likes working that right side. Down there to Cromartie. Cromartie to the basket, up and in. 17 now on the night for Chris Cromartie. The Bighorns back to a 3-point lead. Wells, great ball handling to the basket, wanted the foul, didn't get the call. Ball is stripped and then picked up by Washington. To Fleming. Now it's Cromartie. Right side, juking his way to the basket, loses the basketball. It goes out off a Super Hawk, and it will remain Bighorn ball with 16 seconds left in the third quarter. To Cromartie. Washington hands it off. Nicely done. Basket up and in. Tyrus Crawford, his first point of the ball game. And it's a 5-point Bighorn lead. 4 seconds in the quarter. Jenkins tried the shot. It's blocked. Goes out of bounds. Nice defense by Taven Cummings. And the Super Hawks will have 2.3 seconds left to work with. Inbounds, here's Jenkins Jr. Turnaround, no good at the buzzer, and that'll do it for our third quarter. After 3 here at Wenatchee Valley College, it's the Bighorns 78 and Seattle 73. Fourth quarter coming your way in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here.
Oh.
I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
When life gets stressful, jumping into your passions can help you find your calm. Avoid vapes, which contain nicotine and can make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. When it comes to your mental health, choose what matters. Choose you.
Vape companies market vaping as a de-stressor, but nicotine can make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. 90% of those who quit felt less stressed, anxious, or depressed. When it comes to your mental health, choose what matters. Choose you.
What are the best words you can hear tonight?
Order ready for Susan?
And if you hear those words at Abby's, you know it's going to be a legendary meal. Your pizza is loaded with toppings to the edge, premium ingredients, and real cheese. Yeah, baby. Gather with friends, play some video games, and watch the big game on TV. That's made Abby's a legendary pizza tradition for generations. And when you're ready to hear those magic words,
Tom, your order's ready.
You know where to go. You're always welcome at Abby's.
Können Sie mir das Problem sagen? Meinen Zylinder überschwingt. Flute, ich habe mein Fugen verloren. Keine Sorge.
Global Car Care. We speak your car's language.
Fragenschlussen. Hey, you.
Well, I got a leaky transmission, my head gasket's shot, and I could use some new brake pads.
That dog don't hunt.
Global Car Care. We speak your car or truck's language.
Tacos Chava has something new. Customers at Tacos Chava say it's the best Mexican food around. Nachos, enchiladas, tortas, ensaladas. And introducing camarones in many styles. You'll love the fresh salsa bar with so much selection. Are you ready for Tacos Chava? Find them at 2 great locations, the Wenatchee Valley Mall and Eniac. Tacos Chava, tan delicioso.
Well, the Bighorns outscored Seattle 35-20. Point lead as we head into the final frame. Our score is Wenatchee 78 and the Seattle Superhawks 73. It should be a fantastic fourth quarter coming your way, as both teams have had leads in this game, rather large leads too. Seattle's been up by as many as 12. And the Bighorns have led by as many as 9, and that was in that third quarter. Boy, but how about David Jenkins? 14 points in the third quarter. He leads all scorers with 23 unofficially in this ball game. All right, players take the court now as we are ready to get underway. 12 more minutes of basketball. to see if the Seattle Superhawks can stay undefeated or if the Wenatchee Bighorns can even up their record on this season and be 3-3 as they head on a 5-game road trip. We're underway, fourth quarter. Here's Fleming with the Bighorns with the basketball. To Cromartie, far side, dribbles down, takes the long shot, no good. He gets knocked to the floor. And he will go to the free throw line and shoot 3 free throws. That foul was on Amici Wells, his second. And that is the first team foul of this fourth quarter on Seattle. Once again, if a team reaches 5, it puts the other team in a bonus, so we'll keep our eye on that. Cromartie, free throw good. Remember, he'll get 3 of them here. Cromartie with 18 points now so far in this game. Second free throw also good. He'll get another one, third one on the way. This time it rolls off, no good. So 4 out of 5 from the free throw line. A steal, layup, Washington, good. (82-73). I don't think that's the right, or is it the right score? 9-point lead now for the Bighorns. I guess it is. Jump shot taken, baseline, no good. Washington, the nice rebound for the Bighorns. To Fleming. Another foul, this time in the backcourt. That foul is on Caleb Rouse. That's his first. Substitute into the lineup. Elijah Hardy back in there for Seattle, and he will take the place of Roush for the Superhawks. All right, here's Fleming. Wenatchee, a 9-point lead now, 82-73. Just about a minute gone here in this fourth quarter. Here's Pig Washington outside the arc. Fancy dribbling, gets it to Cromartie. Now shot, Watkins, good. How about that passing by the Bighorns there? 19 for Brandon Watkins in the ballgame. 9-point Wenatchee lead. 11 minutes left in the game. Underneath, layup, Wells, good. 13 in the game for Amici Wells. That cuts the Wenatchee lead to 9, 84-75. Here's Pig Washington to the basket, left side, layup, good. 4 quick points for Washington here in this fourth, and it's an 11-point Wenatchee lead, their largest of the game. Put-back shot on the other end is no good, but we've got a Wenatchee foul. And that's Chris Cromartie, number 3 on him. .10:36 left in the fourth quarter.
Third team foul on Chris Cromartie. First team foul for the Bighorns.
86-75, 11-point lead. George at the free throw line. First one, no good. Score remains 86-75. Substitute into the lineup. Pig Washington comes out, and coming in for Wenatchee, first time seeing some action tonight, is 6'5" forward Sidney Dollar out of Denver, North Carolina. Free throw, no good. George gets his own rebound, and the Superhawks will reset their offense. Here's Hardy. Underneath, shot taken, no good, and we've got another Wenatchee foul underneath. 10:24 left. And that foul is on Brandon Watkins, and that is a big. He's out of here. 6 fouls in the TBL, I should say. And at the free throw line is Elijah Hardy. The lefty, it's good. His first point of this second half, and he's got 8 now in the game. 86-79. I think we readjusted the score a little bit with what was going on at the scorers table. So 7-point Bighorn lead. Not sure what we're waiting for now. 10:24 on the clock. Let's see what's going on here. Even Cromartie over there to see what's happening. Coach Terry Jones from Seattle talking it over. Let's see, even Coach Matt Riley gets involved here. A couple of officials over at the scoring table. Clock shows 10:24 left in the fourth quarter. Both teams with 2 team fouls in the game. Okay, so our score now is correct at 86-70. It was 86-75 before that, so it looks like we were correct now, even though the officials keep pointing up at the scoreboard. Meanwhile, at the free throw line is Elijah Hardy for Seattle. It looks like team. Not sure if it's been an official timeout or not. The officials aren't very good about telling you when there is a timeout. Some players still out there, but it looks like we do have some kind of timeout. The score has now been adjusted to 86-76. So what is the score? Is there a timeout? In this gym right now. Now the players are coming back out on the floor. 86-77 is on the clock. And it looks like we actually might shoot a free throw here. Once again, it's Elijah Hardy at the free throw line. .24 now on the clock. Wow, never seen anything like this, I got to be honest. Free throw on the way, no good, and the rebound into the hands of George as Hardy misses that free throw. And the Super Hawks with the basketball into the rebound, Super Hawks, but it's thrown away, and it will be Wenatchee basketball. 10 turnovers now in the game for Seattle, 13 turnovers for the Bighorns. Once again, checking in is Tyrus Crawford, and he will take the place of Sidney Dollar in the Wenatchee lineup. Here's Fleming now, 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. He's on the baseline, puts up the tough shot from there, in and out, no good. Rebound underneath to Jamar, who's had a long rest on the bench. And back come the Super Hawks. George now is going to put up the long three, good. Back the other way, it's the Bighorns. Here's Fleming. 6-point Bighorn lead. Down low, Cromartie. Look pass again, boy, but it hit the basket, and that's a turnover. Back come the Super Hawks. Here's David Jenkins Jr. Outside, George feeling it. He's going to put up another three, in and out, no good that time. Watkins the rebound for the Bighorns. Wenatchee still that 6-point lead, 86-80 as we approach 9 minutes left in the ball game. Shot taken, free throw line, left-handed, no good. Taven Cummings, rebound to the big man, Jamar, and I think we've got a reach-in foul coming back down court, and it will be on Chris Cromartie, and that's number 4 on him. And make that number 5 on Cromartie now. No, it's chained to 4, so it is 4 fouls on Cromartie as Superhawks have it. It'll be Amici Wells to bring it in for Seattle. And I believe we have a timeout called by the Bighorns, and we do. 8:54 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's Wenatchee 86 and Seattle 80. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and be right back. Stay with us.
A ductless unit from Carrier can keep anyone comfortable. Take Shelly, for instance. She finds me time in her new attic-turned-home gym. And with her Carrier ductless unit, the temperature is always perfect. No matter how intense her workout gets. Carrier. Total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
All right, so the timeout was actually taken back. We did get 30 seconds there. Seattle basketball. It's been a pretty confusing night, I got to say, here all around by the officiating and at the scorer's table. Here's the shot, George, no good. Rebound, Fleming up high for that one, and Fleming at 6'1", got that rebound. Here's Cummins, back the other way, left-handed layup, good, and he's fouled. David Cummings with the bucket and chance to complete the three-point play. Brandon Jamar with the foul, the big man, and that's number 4 on him. David Cummings had his struggles from the line tonight, 0 for 3, but does get that one and does complete the three-point play. 8-point Wenatchee lead, 8.5 minutes now left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hardy, back the other way for Seattle. Left-handed jumper, no good. Cromartie the rebound. And the outlet to Tyrus Crawford. Now it's Fleming across the timeline. Shovel pass down low. Cummings, the turnaround with the left hand, no good. George clears the boards for Seattle, and back come the Superhawks. Jenkins with it. Had the hot hand in that third quarter. Yet to score here in the fourth. Jenkins at the elbow. Turnaround jumper. Tough shot, no good. Nice block out underneath. Cummings fighting with Jamar over it, and it goes off Cummings out of bounds, and it will be Seattle basketball. It's 7:51 left. David Jenkins Jr. will bring it in for the Superhawks. Looking for help underneath. Then throws it away right into the hands of Cummings. Up for the shot was Crawford. Jamar kind of hammered him into the back padding in the wall, and Jamar just picked up his 5th personal, I believe. So Jamar with 5 and Brandon Watkins for the Bighorns with 5 fouls. Those two players are the only 2 in foul trouble right now. And that'll send Tyrus Crawford to the free throw line. Has 2 points on the night. That was a bucket back in the third quarter. The lefty, 6'8", out of New Orleans, Louisiana. First free throw, no good. Score remains 89-80. 7:44 left to go, fourth quarter. Crawford, second free throw, rolls around and no good. Couple for the Bighorns, could have went back to a double-digit lead for Wenatchee. Instead, it stays 89-80. Jenkins Jr. with it, with Watkins on him. Jenkins Jr. throws up a tough shot. Rebound into the hands of Cummings, and back come the Bighorns. Cromartie, top of the key, drives to the right elbow between the leg dribble, still going to the basket, fighting his way in there, and then a traveling violation is called. That's 17 turnovers, I should say 14 turnovers now on the Bighorns here in this game. Side out, Superhawks. Bringing it down this time, Elijah Hardy for Seattle. Glides his way to the right side, dumps it down to George there with Crawford on him. George all the way cross court to Jenkins. Now out wide open. There's Hardy for three. Rebound underneath to Jamar. Back to Hardy underneath, and the ball is blocked out of bounds by Crawford. Nice help from the weak side by Crawford. Got up and blocked that shot by Hardy. Substitute into the lineup, I believe, will be, or is it a timeout? Okay, there is a timeout. 6:50. Wenatchee 89 and Seattle 80. We've got a good one for you as we wind down this fourth quarter. We'll be back with you in 2 minutes. Keep it right here.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix, but vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. Each time you vape, nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded. And the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good. And when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseyouwa.org.
Hey, hon, would you run this around to the wash rack?
Oh, okay.
Hey, hon, what happened?
They shrunk the truck.
The all-new midsize Canyon is now available at Sangster Motors.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride and zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
The Wenatchee Bighorns have outscored the Seattle Superhawks 10-3 so far in this fourth quarter and have built a 9-point lead now, 89-80. And the Bighorns looking good tonight to possibly even up their record on the year to 3-3, while Seattle came into Wenatchee with a 4-0 record. And in jeopardy of losing their first ball game tonight. 6 minutes, 54 seconds left. So about half the fourth quarter to go. Can the Bighorns hold on here? Superhawks with the basketball. With it, tries to save it. It goes out of bounds. And nice defense by the Bighorns as the Superhawks didn't even get an inbounds play there. And it'll go back to the Bighorns now. We think it will be the Bighorns ball side out. Cromartie inbounds to Fleming. Fleming on the dribble to the top. Crawford wide open for the alley-oop jam. Second bucket of the night, and the Bighorns extend the lead to 11, which matches their biggest lead of this game. 6.5 minutes left to go. Here's George left open for three. Shot is good. His second three of this fourth quarter, and that Bighorns going to face a little bit of man-to-man full court pressure now, as Fleming slowly brings it across the timeline. Fleming still on the dribble. Gets a screen, goes to the left wing, steps back, won't take the shot. Watkins will, though. Gets the roll, it's good. 21 points for Brandon Watkins in this one. There's Hardy along three, no good. Watkins the rebound. And now the Bighorns can expand on this 10-point lead, 93-83. Fleming, left-handed dribble, works that left side, looks inside, nobody there, back out top. It's Cromartie with it. Cromartie, the 1-foot shot for three, good! Unbelievable how he... For Wenatchee at 13. George underneath, Jamar blocked by Crawford, and we're going to get a foul call, but how about that? Crawford at 6'8", blocks the shot of 7-foot Jamar, and they have some words, too, underneath that basket. Jamar will go to the free throw line. Brandon Jamar is 1 of 2 so far in the ball game. 5 minutes. Some words with Jamar. First free throw on the way, good. Jamar with 8 points in the game. Cuts the lead to 12 now, 96-84. Second free throw, Jamar, he's short on that one. Crawford the rebound. Down court, it's Fleming. Nice bit of dribbling left side of the court. Now goes to the basket. Nice layup, good. 18 for Nick Fleming in the game. Back come the Superhawks. Here's Hardy left open. Decides to drive in instead. The tough jumper, good. Elijah Hardy, he has 10 now in the game, and it's 98-86. Under 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. On the dribble, Fleming. Outside, long shot taken that time, no good by Cummings. Put back up by Watkins, good. What a game for Watkins. 14-point lead now for the Bighorns. Shot taken, George for three is short. Cromartie the rebound. Down court, wide open, Crawford misses the dunk. And then we've got a foul, I think, coming back the other way. This one will be on Taven Cummings. But Crawford wanted that dunk on a nice pass from Cromartie. And it is Crawford with that foul, his first. And that is the 15th foul now on the Bighorns. I think the Superhawks should be shooting here. 4 fouls on Seattle. Four minutes, 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 14-point Bighorn lead. Trying to hand the Superhawks their first loss of this season. And as I thought, the Superhawks are in the bonus as George will go to the free throw line. Nashawn George, big number 14. Superhawks trying to cut into this 14-point Bighorn lead. 100-86 our score. George free throw, good. He's got 7 in this fourth quarter alone. Crowd making some noise here. Here's George's second free throw, also good. And Seattle Superhawks called timeout with 4 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. Our score, Wenatchee 100 and the Seattle Superhawks 88. Once again, we're back courtside with you in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
A new video game, a movie, dinner with friends. There are a lot of things worth saving up for. Vapes aren't cheap, and buying pods over and over can stop you from affording things you want more. When it comes to your money, choose what matters. Choose you.
When life gets stressful, jumping into your passions can help you find your calm. Avoid vapes, which contain nicotine and can make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. When it comes to your mental health, Choose what matters. Choose you.
Global Car Care has the best customer service in the Valley. From the moment you walk in the door, their goal is to help you stay on the road, so you can keep doing what's important to you. Global Car Care certified ASE mechanics stand behind your automotive repairs.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can lift this up.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Bighorn basketball on the NCWLIFE channel is brought to you by Global Car Care. Your vehicle is their #1 priority. Diesels and European cars are their specialty. Pickup and drop-off is available. Stop by their website at globalcarcare.net. The Bighorns a 12-point lead here, 100-88 late in this game. Bighorns have led by 14. Seattle has led by as many as 12. We've got 4 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock. And the Bighorns hold on here and hand Seattle their first defeat of the season. It's like Pig Washington will bring it in. Cromartie will be the receiving it. Here's Washington across the timeline, picked up by the big center Jamar at 7 feet tall, hands it off. It's Cummins with it. Cummins to the basket, tried to dip it off to Watkins, and we've got a Super Hawk foul underneath the basket. And this will be a shooting foul, as both teams are now in the bonus here in this fourth. 2 left. And if that's on Jamar, that's his 6th personal foul. And that will be it for him. So he does foul out of the ball game. Big Brandon Jamar with 8 points on the night. So that's one big man that the Bighorns won't have to worry about here for the last 4 minutes and 2 seconds. At the free throw line for Wenatchee, number 13, Brandon Watkins. 23 points unofficially on the night for Watkins. He can add to that total here. Free throw on the way, good. More importantly for the Bighorns, it extends their lead, which is now 13 points. Watkins will get another one here. Made the first, here's the second, also good. 25 points in the ball game for Brandon Watkins, as Wenatchee has now matched their biggest lead of the night at 14. Under 4 minutes left to go. There's Jenkins Jr., who had that hot. Throws one up there that's no good. Now it's George with it. He's going to put up the long three. It's good. 8 points in the fourth quarter for Nashawn George. And that cuts the lead back down to 11. Here's Cromartie to the basket. Layup no good. Watkins had his hands on it. Back to Cromartie. Back up and in. Nice job by Watkins to keep that 13-point Wenatchee lead as we get close to 3 minutes left. Now Hardy takes the long three. It's good. 13 in the game for Hardy. 10-point Wenatchee lead. Here's Fleming with it. Jenkins comes out on him. Fleming looking for a screen from Watkins. Gets it, opens him up, top of the key. Won't take the won't go. Rebound to George. Underneath all by himself. Layup good. Amici Wells. 15 in the ball game for Wells. Cuts the lead to 8, almost a steal for Seattle as Wenatchee having a bit of trouble getting it across half court. 2:26 lead. Still plenty of time left in this one as Cromartie will bring it in for the Bighorns. All the way down court to Fleming. It goes out off George. Not a bad idea for the Bighorns, but a nice defensive play by George, and the Bighorns will have it underneath their basket. This time, Pig Washington will bring it in for Wenatchee. It's it all the way in the backcourt to Fleming. Picked up there by Harding. Once again, Watkins out for a little help. Right side, it's Cromartie. Thought about this shot. Inside, Watkins. Beautiful pass by Cromartie once again, and Watkins is good. Johnson now to George, back to Johnson. The shot is taken, no good. Rebound into the hands of Fleming. And I would think the Bighorns going to take as much time as possible here on this possession. 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. 10-point Wenatchee lead. Still Fleming on the dribble. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Fleming backs up, has to take the shot for three. Good! 13-point Wenatchee lead. Here's Perkins, the shot no good. Or I should say Jenkins rather. Back up with it is good. Amici Wells, but will the basket count? It does. So Wells now with the chance to complete the three-point play with 1:23 left to go. That'll be on Watkins, and Watkins will pick up his 6th, and he will foul out of this game. 27 points unofficially for Brandon Watkins in the ball game. Also 5 of 5 from the charity stripe. Outstanding game for Watkins. Here's Wells now. Try and complete that three-point play. Free throw is good. Wenatchee with it, up by 10 with 1:23 left. Another whistle and back to the scorer's table. Not sure if there's a timeout or what's going on. Looks like Wenatchee will have it underneath their own basket. Fleming with it. Cross half court, left-handed dribble. Seattle trying to trap out there. Can't get it done, and now it's Cummings. Back to Fleming. Bighorns content just to clock down. Now it's 6 on the shot clock. Cromartie baseline, behind the back pass. Crawford, the left hand, good. How about that possession for the Bighorns? Under a minute now left to go. Amici Wells on the baseline, and it looked like he stepped on the baseline. He did, and that'll be a turnover on Seattle and give it right back to the Bighorns with 52 seconds left. Lead. It looks like they could hand Seattle their first loss of this season and move to 500 on the year with a 3-3 record. Washington to bring it in, does so. Down court, there's Traven Cummings. Cromartie, baseline three, good. One step, 1 foot three-pointer, and it's 114-99. Hardy, near side, Perkins the shot, no good. Cromartie using that big body for the block out, then throws it away down court. Back comes Seattle, 25 seconds left. There's Johnson to the basket, good. Back down court, here's Cummings, the two-handed jam, good. 16. Elijah Hardy is good. Cuts the lead to 12, 116-104, Fleming. And that is going to do it, folks. Fleming just dribbles into the Wenatchee end of the court. 4 seconds left, just throws it up there. 2-1. George at the buzzer, and it won't count. That does it. Wenatchee wins it. Our final, the Bighorns 1. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and come back with post-game stats and more right after this.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether,
we provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
In 1964, two high school pals opened up a pizza parlor. Over 60 years later, their mission of providing a great value and family-friendly environment continues to thrive. And what's been their customers' favorite pizza since day one? The Abby's Special. This classic combo of pepperoni, salami with olives, mushrooms, beef, and sausage, and 100% real cheese tastes as good today as it did way back then. Enjoy great value and classic pizza at your neighborhood Abby's.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
NCWLIFE channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
All right, we are back courtside. Our final score, the Wenatchee Bighorns 116 and the Seattle Superhawks 104. Wenatchee moves to 3-3 on the season, and the Bighorns hand the Superhawks their first loss. The Seattle moves to 4-1. Now our stats for the game, beginning with Brandon Watkins and Chris Cromartie, both with 27 points on the night. 21 for Nick Fleming, 17 for Taven Cummings, 14 points for Rodarius Pig Washington, 6 points on the night for Tyrus Crawford, and 4 points for Chain Ben Hannon. The Bighorns 17 of 23 from the free throw line and committed 15 turnovers. For the Seattle Superhawks, leading the charge was David Jenkins with 23 points. 16 points for Elijah Hardy tonight, 18 for Amici Wells, 8 points for Brandon Jamar, 5 for Malik Montoya, 3 points for Armand David off the bench, 8 points for Brandon Jamar, the big man, he fouled out. Also points tonight for Theophilus Johnson with 4. Nashawn George ends up with 9. The Superhawks, 13 of 16 from the free in the ball game. Once again, the Wenatchee Bighorns scored 38 points in that fourth quarter to go on to a 116-104 win over the Seattle Superhawks. Great to have you along tonight. And I do want to thank our crew, Ethan Leonard back in the NCWLIFE studio, Dan Kuntz, our line producer, Cagney Fox right next to me is our cameraman tonight, our production assistant. Interviews. Thank you to Jamie Council. And that will do it for our broadcast tonight from Wenatchee Valley College. Once again, our final score, the Wenatchee Bighorns 116 and the Seattle Superhawks 104. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we hope you'll join us next Friday for doubleheader baseball, Wenatchee and Eastmont. Good night, everyone.
Thanks for joining us for Wenatchee Bighorns basketball on the NCWLIFE channel. Tonight's game has been brought to you by our Platinum supporter Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Also by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Global Car Care, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, Harvest Valley Pest Control, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, the Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Tacos Chava, Together for Youth, and Valley Tractor. We now return you to normal programming already in progress.